Hey guys, welcome to Lot. Today welcome to another video. In today's video, let's look at those stages in a civil suit or a civil case. So to start off with, this is just going to be a simple video regarding the different stages from filing a plaint to actually giving a judgment, and I will just be briefly talking about each of them. This might not be completely accurate as to what happens in a court, but this will give you a fair idea about how a civil case or a civil suit is conducted. Okay, to start with, we'll look at the parties. So in a civil case, there are two parties. Number one is the plaintiff, number two is the defendant. The plaintiff is the person who is going to file the case, who is the affected party, or who claims that there is an injury caused to him. So the defendant is the person who is going to respond to all these allegations by the plaintiff. So he's the one who's going to defend his case. That's why he's called as the defendant. Now let's look at the way a civil suit or a civil case is conducted. So it starts off with filing a plaint. So the plaintiff here goes and files a plaint in the court with the help of an advocate, and in which he's going to state what all his complaints are or what all his issues are, and he submits it to the court in the form of a plaint. So the plaintiff submits a plaint. The next is issuing of summons, which is done to notify the defendant. So now, since the plaintiff has gone and filed a case, now the defendant has to be notified, and then he is called to appear before the court, and he submits a written statement. So his response is going to be based on the written statement. So plaint is what is filed by the plaintiff, written statement is what is filed by the defendant. So the defendant is going to try to counter whatever is given in the plaint. So these two are closely related. Next is the plaintiff may or may not respond to the written statement. The plaintiff again can respond to the written statement, which is called as replication or reply. So the plaintiff can also again reply to the written statement, and with that the court goes on to framing of issues. So the framing of issues, the court takes up the case. Now it's going to see what the issues are, what the legal concepts are, and all that, and the issues are framed by the court. The next step is recording of evidences. The first plaintiff's evidences are going to be recorded, and then the defendant's evidences are going to be recorded. So it starts off with plaintiff's evidence, and then it goes to the defendant's evidence. This is the general pattern. It can vary from cases to case, but to an extent this is what is going to be followed. Then both parties put forth their arguments, they advance their arguments, and they are going to fight for their case in whatever way they can through their arguments, and then finally you have the judgment. So in the judgment, based on the issues framed, the evidence is recorded, and the arguments advanced, the court will come to a conclusion and give its judgment. So in case either of the parties not happy with the judgment, they can go for an appeal. So that's it for this video, guys. Thanks for watching. If you like my content, please do like, share, and subscribe. I will see you in my next video. Thank you. Have a nice day. See you. Bye bye.